Hello everybody and welcome back to the latest edition of Indie's Legacy YouTube channel. Today we're treated to some very, very great news, and not just one, but two castings for Indiana Jones 5 for the new Indiana Jones movie. And news comes straight from Deadline that Indiana Jones 5 is going to be adding Boyd Holbrook and Shaunette Renee Wilson to the cast. Of course, it has not been described yet what role the characters are going to play, but the director James Mangold probably hired Boyd Holbrook because he worked with him before in Logan, where he played the villain who was chasing Wolverine all around. And Boyd Holbrook's definitely a very great character actor. They mentioned he'd been in Logan, and he was also in The Predator and several other notable roles, so he's definitely up and coming for a very good career in terms of action. So honestly, I'm very excited to see where his career goes. He's known for mostly action-oriented roles. He can play a soldier or a tough guy and all that. So that kind of gives a little hint of what to expect for his role in Indy 5. If I had to say where he's gonna be, probably be like a mercenary or something. A soldier, somebody who can fight anyways. I don't know if that means he'll be a hero or a villain. We know that Indy's getting up there in age, but he can still fight. We saw that in Crystal Skull. But then again, we've had almost more than a decade since then, so we'll see. And Shaunette Renee Wilson, her role was in The Resident. I admit I haven't seen too much of her in acting. I think she's mostly been in some smaller features. For her, I do not know if this would be a higher degree of importance for her character, but I do think that the vibe she's giving me is someone who helps Indy. Maybe, again, somebody local to a location. Since we're talking about this is the 60s, somebody like a scholar, or maybe even a field archaeologist. I don't know. For now, I'm just throwing out ideas for now for this movie, since we still have very little information to go off of. But what I'm thinking primarily is that Boyd Holbrook is toss up whether or not he's going to be there to help or hinder Indy, but the other one, yeah, I think she's definitely gonna be there to help Indy and maybe provide some notable guidance. And it's gonna be interesting to see how this all wraps together in terms of the final film product. And what we have here, he'll be joining Harrison Ford, Phoebe Waller-Bridges, Thomas Kretschmann, and Mads Mikkelsen. So our cast is really kind of definitely rounding out a little bit when it comes to Indy 5. I like to think that we've got most of the main players already, and that we'll be probably expecting like a couple more casting announcements and maybe the title soon, and we'll see how that goes. And thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Indie Legacy channel. In the next video, hopefully, I'll be talking about some rumors about possible Indiana Jones filming locations, where they're rumored to film in both Scotland and Sicily. So thank you, everyone, and stay tuned for next time. Alright.